The girl had discovered the secret to eternal life, and in her fear, she ran away in a panic. However, when she reached a corner, she was caught and prepared to be taken back home to face her father's judgment. Seeing Miles pull Amy off the horse, Jack's kind mother quickly intervened. Miles said that Amy knew the secret, and upon hearing this, the mother was utterly shocked. She gently comforted the girl. That night, Jack's father rushed home, and the family began to discuss their plan. Since Amy was the daughter of the town's wealthiest man, it made the decision difficult for Jack's family. To be safe, they decided to have Amy stay with them for a while and treat her as an honored guest until they were more familiar with her, and then send her back. However, Miles threw a fit. He believed that Amy would definitely reveal the secret of the spring water. Jack flatly denied his brother's opinion, and the two parted on unhappy terms. No one noticed that Jack kept stealing glances at Amy. As the night grew late and her daughter still hadn't returned, Amy's mother's heart couldn't find peace. Her husband, Robert, quickly went to the police station to report the case. Little did he know that the villain his wife spoke of was currently at the police station. Thinking that the search would come up empty, the old man said as he left that he would be happy to assist in the search for Amy. But was he really that kind-hearted? That night, Jack tossed and turned, unable to sleep. Before dawn had even broken, he came to Amy's bedside.
How would you like to see the Eiffel Tower?
Although Amy was puzzled, her curiosity overcame her sleepiness. As the day slowly brightened, they finally arrived at what Jack called the Eiffel Tower. Seeing the rubble before her, Amy couldn't help but feel a little disappointed. However, Jack suggested they climb up and take a look. As they climbed, Amy asked about Jack's age. Without hesitation, he said he was already 104 years old. Amy thought it was a joke and didn't take it seriously. Before they knew it, they had reached the top of the mountain. The lush green forest was like a sea of green, making them feel refreshed and intoxicated. But Amy didn't know that in this forest, her father and the police were searching for her whereabouts. However, finding someone in such a vast forest was indeed like looking for a needle in a haystack. Meanwhile, Amy, as if nothing had happened, was happily playing with a little deer in the grass with Jack. At this moment, she had forgotten her identity and was looking forward to a delayed happiness that belonged to her. That night, by the warmth of the bonfire, the two began to pour out their hearts to each other. Hearing that Amy wanted to be with him forever, Jack finally couldn't help but reveal the secret of immortality. He said that he really was 104 years old, and the reason for all of this was the spring water under the ancient tree. But before Jack could finish, Miles stepped out from behind the stone wall.